Hello everybody and welcome to another broadcast of the Show 18 here on the Viper TV, and we are set to play Game 1 against the Toronto Blue Jays here on franchise mode. This is a 3-game series here, and we are playing back at Tropicana, of course. And either way, I'll show you guys the East standings real quick. Since we're both in the same division, I could just do it like this. We are in second right now. Unfortunate that we lost last time out. So right now we are 4.5 out of first behind the Yankees. And the Blue Jays are right behind us in third. And they are 5-5 out of first. And as of right now, we're the same. We're 6-4 in our last 10 between the two of us. This is the first time we have played against them this season. So this will be interesting to see on how both of us line up against each other. So either way, tonight's pitching matchup, we got Jose D'Alone for us on Tampa Bay going against J.A. Happ on the Blue Jay side. So either way, that's our matchups. And I'm going to go ahead and get the lineup set up, and we will get the game rolling. Alright, our starting lineups has been set up here, and either way, I just want to mention that I let the commentary do the commentary, and I will jump on at the end and give you my post-game thoughts and highlights. So either way, I hope you all do enjoy this video, and I will talk to you guys at the end.
Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jose D'Alone is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was at his previous start.
Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gomez has a read on it. 1 down. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pillar. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
Batting third,
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
So stepping in, Josh Donaldson. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. This is line to left. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Here's another 1-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Ball pulled in by Span, and here comes the runner from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2-0 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 1, the Rays 0. Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Now to the plate, Daniel Robertson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Daniel Robertson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Grichuk ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Here's Echeverria now as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
So coming to the plate, Jose Bautista comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season. First pitch on its way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Bautista, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
This guy has been an absolute beast this year so far, leading the team in home runs as he approaches free agency. Huge payday on the horizon.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Smoke is right there, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. It remains 1-0. Here's Randall Grichuk, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Randall Grichuk.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Span. 1 out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
in is Curtis Granderson.
And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
There's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Russell Martin now 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Right, 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Gomez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Carlos Gomez.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pillar's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 2-2. Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Popped high in the air. Martin is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, C.J. Cron. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs. Attack the strike.
1 second. That ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
So striding in, Matt Duffy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding in once again, Devin Travis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. Echeverria for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Blue Jays on top, 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Denard Span.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Solarte fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, catcher.
So with 1 gone now, let's take a look at the Rays' upcoming schedule for the week to follow, as we'll be here bringing you every game every step of the way. Up next for the Rays, Wilson Ramos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Smoke on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Robertson. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Justin Smoke picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Hit hard down the line, and that's through for a hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in now, Yonherbis Solarte. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now another 0-2. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box now, Randall Grichuk, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone. Randall Grichuk, a 2-run shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Standing in now, Curtis Granderson.
Left fielder, Curtis
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The next 0-2. He pulls this one into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Troy.
Ready for another chance. Troy Tulowitzki. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Russell Martin now. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Devin Travis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Austin Pruitt answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's Justin Smoke now. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line down the left field line.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
The batter, shortstop, Jan Hervis Solarte.
Digging in and looking for more, Yonhervis Solarte. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Now a hard liner. The 1-2 pitch. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Rendell Grichuk. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner scores from second. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Toronto leads this one 10-0. Here's Echeverria now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
A ball and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Now batting, Jose Bautista. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-0 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pilar is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Granderson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Curtis Granderson.
Here comes the first pitch.
0-1 the count. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Ready for another shot now. Troy Tulowitzki. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1 out, nobody on. Two and 0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Robertson from the outfield grass. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Ready once again, Russell Martin. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Here's Jason Worth. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Ranging back is Pilar, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Jason Worth. Home run number 2 for him on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Here's C.J. Cron now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Matt Duffy waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Grichuk is in pursuit, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Sent on the ground out to second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away.
The center fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We return to Tropicana Field after this. Dan Jennings gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in and looking for more, Devin Travis. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. He's set, and the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Echeverria's there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air out to left field. Worth is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Donaldson hits a little over the 270 mark. Here's the 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Robertson.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Daniel Robertson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. 4-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Drilled on the ground is short. And this gets under the shortstop's glove. That'll likely be a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Into the box now, Adeiny Echeverria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. That's a strike to throw down. And they're going to get him at second base on a great throw by Martin.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Rays held in check here. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in once again, Justin Smoke singled homer run in his last time up.
Justin Smoke.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Yangervis Solarte.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yangervis Solarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Span, and it's gone as they add still another. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
It is Curtis Granderson as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. The Jays lead it 11-1. Up next for the Rays, Jose Bautista. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pilar, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second now and headed for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Carlos Gomez.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now here it comes. And it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Here's Jason Worth as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, Matty V, no one outside of Jason Worth has seen more pitches per plate appearance in the last 5 years in the National League. He likes to take them deep in the count.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the game, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. In the air, out to right. Grichuk on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Duffy. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Duffy carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 11 and the Rays 3. Ready for another chance. Troy Tulowitzki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Troy Tulowitzki.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
That ball's foul.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2 goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gomez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Ready once again, Russell Martin. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Gomez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Well, you can just about hear a pin drop at Tropicana Field now. More trouble for the hometown 9 as they trail big here in the 8th as you take a look at the line score so far. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Devin Travis. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Christian Arroyo will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Fastball in there for a called strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos,
as he hits one on a line to left field.
Granderson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's Echeverria now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Richard is there, and that retires the side. Rays strand just the 1, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Nighttime here in the Tampa Bay St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 8th in this one on the show. Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pillar. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Malik Smith is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 0, Malik Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Home run number 5 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Sliders in for a strike. Smoke leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15,
Randall Grichuk will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Sergio Romo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Romo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Blue Jays 12 and the Rays 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Toronto, number 24, Danny Barnes.
Digging in, Jose Bautista starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Carlos Gomez waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Pilar at the track.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Worth.
Into the box, Jason Worth. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Now here's a swing by Worth and a ball driven well out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
The batter, number 44.
Here's C.J. Cron now, and he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And oh, the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
He'll try again, 1-2. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Malik Smith.
So digging in now, Malik Smith. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into short left center. After it is Granderson. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jay Happ wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jose De Leon was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Well, that's going to wrap up our broadcast tonight of the Show 18 Franchise Mode Game 1 against the Blue Jays. Post-game thoughts and run the highlights for you, and there's going to probably be a lot of them. of these highlights for you. I don't know where to really start. You know, we started out real rusty at first on defense and gave up a run right away, and I think, yeah, it was in the 4th inning D alone just didn't have it, you know, and we gave up 9 runs in the process. So I can't really say anything about Austin Pruitt. We put him in the fire there, and he tried his best, and he did get us a good inning before taking him out. So he did his best, and Dan Jennings did good too, you know, despite giving up the 2 long balls to Richards and Donaldson. But either way, you know, there's some positives in this game to point out. Like Jason Worth, he had 3 home runs. I mean, like I said before, you know, just watch out, you know. Worth might have been slow in the beginning, but he's coming around, you know. I gotta hand it to him. So there's some positives, and you know, we might have lost today, but you know, there's still 2 more games, so we just gotta lick our wounds and just, you know, keep marching, you know, and we're gonna get there. So unfortunate, I'm not happy about the outcome, but that's why there's 162 games. You know, you're not gonna have your best stuff every day. So either way, I hope you guys did enjoy this game, if it was or wasn't the outcome. I hope this game was very entertaining. I mean, we have, what, 5 home runs between the 2 of us today, so that's pretty good. So either way, if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. If you like the video, please press that like button. It would mean a lot to me. And I will see you guys in game number 2. So until the next video, so long everyone.